Pterodactyl here, and today's video is going to be on this here John Deere 425. Now, this is Murphy Mowers, John Deere. He's the Taryl fan that bought Snowzilla, and he dropped this off because it's got an oil leak. But when I went to pull it in the shop, I was having a hard time getting it started. And that was one of the complaints that he was having, that it was starting hard. And one of the things that was wrong was it wasn't getting full choke, and I thought that was the problem, but no, it's got a different problem, and I'm going to show you what it is. So I'm going to try to start it. Now it won't even start at all. But before it was starting, kind of. I bet you it's got no spark. I wanted it to kind of start to show you how this part we're going to replace can be intermittent, and then it'll actually go out. So we got no spark. But it was running and dying, and then it would run and start again. And the problem is this thing right here. Now, this is the old version of it. This is called a time delay module. That's the original version, because this one's from 1998. And here's the new, what the new one looks like. It's not square, it's round. Now, back when I did a video on one of these time delay modules about 8 years ago, I don't believe that Stens offered these, but now Stens does. So you can get this aftermarket, which will save you money from buying it from John Deere. So it's pretty easy to install. You just follow the wires and replace it. So you might be having trouble with your tractor, because this covers, they use this module on these water-cooled kind of suckies. There's a vertical kind of sucky water-cooled engine. I think it's in a GX 345. And they also use them in these horizontal shaft kind of suckies. So it's pretty simple. I'll have to unbolt it. You got a red power wire that runs off the module that goes right to this here on the starter. Goes to this. You can see it over here, Mr. Cameraman. This red wire that bolts onto here. And then you got a ground wire, and you got an orange, and a couple of yellow wires. Whoop, my bag's blown away. So we need to replace this, because that's why this thing won't start. So you're going to want to disconnect the battery, because this cable here goes right to the battery. So you're going to want to disconnect that. And then the 10 millimeter, you're going to take this bolt out. To cut the zip tie here, right here. We can disconnect this yellow wire. This orange wire, yellow wire. And then we're going to disconnect this cable. Now we can get that red wire off of there. Hook up our red wire, put that back on. So this may be the reason why your tractor might be hard starting. But like I did, first of all, I checked to make sure it was getting full choke. But then it was starting to act up like it was getting hard to start. Now the time delay module, you're probably wondering, what does that do? Why do they have that on there? All right, so here's this yellow wire. It's got the male end on it. So we know that went there. And this other yellow wire plugs into this one, this double yellow. And here's our orange wire. And you can tuck it up underneath here. It really doesn't need to be mounted. And then we've got our two grounds that we can put back into here and tighten it down. So the time delay module, it's basically, from what I understand, it's been put on the tractor in case you're bouncing on the seat. It kind of gives you a little bit of a delay so the tractor doesn't keep stopping on you, you know, because you got a safety switch in the seat. So if you're on bumpy ground, you know, on some tractors, when you keep breaking that connection on the switch, it wants to shut the mower off, turn it on, shut it off, and sometimes the mower will backfire when it does that. So this is like a delay. And it also, when you shut the mower off, it takes a little bit of a delay before the engine shuts off, because they want to keep power to certain things before it comes to a rest. Well, I guess I could leave this on there so we could start it. So you can show that it's got spark now. And when I shut the key off, I don't know if he could catch that. Maybe we could show it again. When I shut the key off, the motor was still sparking because that's a time delay. So Mr. Cameraman, I'm going to start it again, and then I'm going to shut it off, and then you need to pan over to the spark tester right away. But you see how fast it started that time? Well, probably because when I was cranking it with the choke on it, it was already loaded up with fuel. Let's see if it'll start without choking it. Nope. Are you ready? Were you able to catch that? So when you shut it off, it takes a good second or two before it kills the spark. That's the whole idea behind that time delay module. They do go out quite often, especially if you've got the older one. So if you check on your tractor and you see it's got the square box, this is the old version, you might want to change it. Or if yours is still good, buy one, stick it on the shelf anyway, because it's only a matter of time before this thing's going to go out. Or you might be having hard starting problems. It could be this. I'm not saying it is, but this could be one of the things. Time delay module. Well, if you like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the like button, hit the notification button for future videos. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok with your time delay modules on your John Deeres. Go to our web store, check out what we got there. Might be something there you might want to buy, like this nice, warm, and cozy wheelie sweatshirt. This would look good on you. And as always, there's your dinner. Woo! Now I can get it in the shop so we can make another video on me changing all these gaskets in the front, because it's got an oil leak up here.